The mini castle is truly a perfect base for solo, duo or even trio players who want a balanced, simple and strong bunker base. It features a fully enclosed compound with turrets and gun traps, lots of sneaky pixel peeks, excellent 360-degree shooting floor, a stairs bunker hidden in the most difficult place to reach, 3 separate loot rooms, lots of boxes, furnaces, beds and other items that you might need. And best of all, it's incredibly easy to build, because it starts with a regular circle. So if you want to know how to build this simple yet strong bunker base, be sure to watch the entire video and check out today's sponsor. Rustly is one of the fastest growing Rust websites with a lot of games to play, many deposit methods including skins, cards and crypto, and instant withdrawals with a store full of skins. You can claim 5 free cases by using code STELIC or clicking the link in the first comment. You can battle against real players or bots in games like case battles, coin flip and even minefield and win cool skins. And if it's not enough for you, you can get a lot of bonuses and free cases every 24 hours. In fact, you can get 5 free cases right now if you click the link in the first comment or go to rustly.com and use code STELIC. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck! Let me give you a quick tour of this base. You have 3 entrances from different sides, so it's almost impossible to camp you. Behind the first door is a compound, protected by gun traps and turrets, with no blind spots. If you know someone is outside under your door, you can attach a grenade to the shutters and open them to get rid of that camper. The whole area inside is completely symmetrical and you can use it however you like. I'm just showing an example of how the space can be used. In addition, there are a lot of peek downs above you with insane gaps and angles. You can control absolutely every corner of this compound from the shooting floor, which is the main advantage of this castle. Now let's get into the base itself. Behind the second door is the main core. Here you'll find everything you need, namely 3 large loot rooms with 6 large boxes in each, sleeping bags, a workbench, a hidden locker, furnaces and other essentials. On the right side is the entrance to the first floor, closed by a bunker. Even if you break this twig shelf below, the bunker won't open. Because to open it, you have to break the second shelf hidden inside. Once you do this, the stairs will disappear and the passage to the first floor will open. Here you will find 2 gun traps, sleeping bags and lots of barrels, as well as a TC. Here is your daily upkeep. If you upgrade your main core into metal or high wall, you'll spend a lot less stone. To close this bunker, build 2 shelves, add the stairs on the left and upgrade it into metal. These stairs will block the doorway on the second floor, thus increasing protection of your base. Now let me show you the shooting floor. To get in here, you have to jump on the workbench. On the shooting floor, you have some furnaces and 6 beds. There's also a lot of free space that you can use as you like. But most importantly, you'll find a full 360-degree view here, as well as a lot of peek downs into your compound. You also have the ability to control the roof on 4 sides from this floor, making this base very easy to defend. On the roof, you will have a lot of space to park your copters, which will guard the 3 hidden turrets on the top, which are impossible to break. Or you can make a vending machine bunker here. Also, don't forget the awesome view in all directions from the roof. This is the perfect spot to camp with a bolt rifle. Another advantage of this base is that no one can get inside your compound from above, because it's completely covered with ceilings, so you're totally safe. If you like what you see and you want to use this in your next wipe, please drop us up and like the video. And now let's get into the build. Start building by making a circle. This will be your main core, but if you don't have enough stone at the beginning, you can use only the left half as a starter base. Build a doorway on the right, cover the rest with walls and ceilings and upgrade everything into stone. Put the door in place. Place a TC in the middle and add 1 more doorway with a double door next to the exit. The triangle in the far corner will be used for a bunker, so don't build anything here yet. For now, you can use this space to place some large boxes, sleeping bags and furnaces. Once you have enough resources, go outside and upgrade the foundations into stone. Build 2 half walls in the front. This will be the exit to the second floor and cover everything else with walls and ceilings. You can use a furnace as a jump up at the beginning, add 2 more doorways on the first floor and make an entrance with a shelf and a single doorway on the second floor. Even at this stage, you can use a bunker. To do this, pick up a furnace and a sleeping bag and build 2 shelves as I show. Add the stairs on the left shelf and upgrade it into stone. And that's it, your bunker is ready. To open it, just break the shelves and the stairs will disappear, opening the entrance inside. By the way, you can use all the free space inside however you like. The main thing is to close the triangle at the back with a window to cover the bunker. For the next step, upgrade the main core into metal or better into high wall and build the honeycombs around as I show. Use the square foundations for the loot rooms. First build a half wall with a shelf and cover it with walls. And do the same thing again on top. Cover this loot room with a ceiling and add another shelf inside and fill it with 6 or even more large boxes. Repeat the same on the remaining sides. Use the triangle in front to make an entrance to the base. Close the first floor with the honeycomb and build 2 doorways with a window on top. On the opposite side, use the triangle to make a hidden locker. Build a half wall with a shelf at the bottom and close it with walls. Put a locker on top, add another shelf over it, and cover everything with walls and a window. Next, cover the main core with ceilings and make an exit to the roof with 2 doors as I show. Also, don't forget to cover the remaining triangle at the back of your base with walls to create a honeycomb. Put single doors in place. Cover the window, build wall frames inside wherever you can, and put garage doors here. If you don't have a ladder, you can use a shelf outside as a jump up at the beginning. It works the same way. Now it's time to make a compound. On 2 triangle foundations, build a window on the right and a doorway on the left, and cover them with ceilings. Repeat the same on the other sides. Cover the remaining triangles with walls and ceilings and build a doorway at the front. You should end up with something like this. Put the double doors and glass windows with shutters in place and cover the remaining open areas with high wooden or stone walls. There are only a few things left to do. Build ramps inside to make moving around more comfortable. If you don't want to use turrets, you can use the double doors inside to create an airlock. This will increase the protection of your base, but make it harder to move inside your compound. If you don't want that, remove the double doors and put 3 turrets in the remaining triangles. These turrets will protect the entire space inside your compound. Also, inside these triangles, you can hide batteries that will power the turrets. As you can see, 1 turret can control 2 entrances at once, and if you use all 3 turrets, they won't have any blind spots. For the next step, build 2 windows over the entrances, and next we're gonna make a shooting floor. It will be hard to explain what's going on, so just watch and repeat after me. At this point, your shooting floor should look like this. Now let's go back to the remaining triangles. To make your base more secure, add 2 metal spikes on top of each side, so no one can use ladders to get into your compound. Finally, let's finish with the shooting floor and roof. Build doorways wherever possible to add stability and cover the triangles at the edges with ceilings for convenience. On each of these triangles, build a low wall and a doorway, and cover the rest of your roof with ceilings. Add low walls in missing areas and cover the squares with ceilings. By the way, just a few more simple steps left and your base is complete. Finally, finish building with triangle roofs. If you don't have enough stability, then there aren't enough wall frames at the bottom. Once you build them, you can put a roof on top. And that's it, your base is ready to use. If you want, you can add a hidden turret and wind turbine to each of the squares on top, but it's not necessary. But just in case, I'll show you how to do it. What would you change about this base to make it better? Write your thoughts in the comments below, I'd love to read your opinion. And if you want to learn more about Rust, then here 20 ways to ruin your mental health in Rust. As you know, to make survival easier, you need to find teammates. But anyone who's played Rust long enough knows that this is bullshit.